Guys, we're Blue Milk Run. We play songs about Star Wars and stuff, so I hope you like Star Wars and stuff. I don't know why we always have to fight about sci-fi. Which franchise is right or wrong? The line's been drawn. Kirk, Picard, Luke, and Han. So beam me up to the Enterprise. It's time for me to choose my side. Star Trek forever. Just kidding, Star Wars instead. Set your phaser to stun while I cut off your head. Some people like them the same, but Star Wars is clearly better. It's like comparing Kurt Cobain to Eddie Vedder. And I know I misled you last time when I said I had to choose my side, and I apologize. To be honest, I don't mind if you like Star Wars and Star Trek. It was all for comedic effect. Star Trek forever. Just kidding, Star Wars instead. Set your phaser to stun while I cut off your head. Some people like them the same, but Star Wars is clearly better. It's like comparing Kurt Cobain to Eddie Vedder. And I'm not talking about 10, I'm talking Vitology. Oh Kurt, oh why are you dead? I wish Courtney Love just shot herself instead. Star Trek forever, just kidding, Star Wars instead. Set your phaser to stun while I cut off your head. Who really cares? Let's all go to the movies in a Millennium Falcon, or we can get beamed by Scotty. Thanks, guys. This song is about Darth Jar Jar. So what are they gonna do now that everyone's talking about? How Jar Jar started it all. The real Phantom Menace, not Darth Maul. Even if it doesn't end up that way, we don't care what you say. Darth Jar Jar is here to stay. Our hearts and minds, he'll never go away. I know it's strange to say Jar Jar's really okay after being one to hate. If you accept our new ruler, it makes the whole movie cooler. He's not the fool, he is the fooler. On Tatooine he bumped the hyperdrive. R2 knew it, he had Sith eyes. Always in the right place, right time. Wave his hands in the air, trick them all like a Jedi. Think about it, if he's really a buffoon, why did Qui-Gon trust him so soon? Unless he used a Jedi mind trick, just playing the part, so no one would suspect him. I know it's strange to say Jar Jar's really okay after being the one to hate. If you accept our new ruler, it makes the whole movie cooler. He's not the fool, he is the fooler. Jar Jar and Yoda are kind of the same. They both act dumb with ridiculous names. But if his ruse wasn't seen through, Yoda would behave. Now I don't know what I'm thinking. For first I hate him, then I'm Jar Jar Binkin'. He's a klutz with a double front tuck, but ObiWan said there's no such thing as luck. With that said, I guess I still hate him, cause when he talks,
Means the things I wanna slay him.
even if it's all part of the plan. It's way over the top, George.
Just tone it down, man.
I know it's strange to say
Jar Jar's really okay.
after being the one
To hate.
If you accept our new ruler, it makes the whole movie cooler. If he's not the fool, he is the fool. Thanks, guys. This next song is about Luke Skywalker's therapy sessions after Return of the Jedi. It's called I'm Your Father. Back on Tatooine, I never ever dreamed that
I would have a sister and kiss her.
or that we bring the Empire down. I just wanted to head into town and
Pick up some power converters.
but when I fought Vader on
Cloud City,
I couldn't believe what
he said to me. No, I am your father. No, I am your father. No, I am your father. After you cut off my hand.
I guess I'm really not that mad, cause in the end I got to meet my dad and
He would make it up to me one day.
when he threw the Emperor down, he was dying there on the ground. I
Wish that I could go back there and say,
why'd you cut off my hand?
man, seriously,
You could have at least first tried to
talk to me.
but you said no,
I am your father. No, I am your father. No, I am your father. After he cut off my hand.
Leia, hear me.
Leia, you are my only chance. Darth Vader is my dad. He cut off my hand. Leia, hear me. Leia, you are my only chance. Darth Vader is my dad, and he cut off my hand.
Yeah,
He cut off my hand.
yeah,
He cut off my hand.
After he said, no, I am your father. No, I am your father. Even though pop culture would have you believe it's Luke, I am your father. It's actually no,
I am your father. No, I am your father.
And
No,
pop culture would have you believe
it's Luke.
I am your father. It's actually no,
I am your father. No, I am your father. No, I am your father. After you cut off my hand. After you cut off my hand. after you cut off my hand.
He said no. Thanks, everyone. We're going to play a cover song for you guys. It's about Wookiees. And like how you should pick them up and go on dates with them and stuff.
I'm going to apologize in advance for the words and also my voice. So
It's called Talk to the Wookiee.
you gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. The Wookiee is hairy, ugly, and scary, but she is a nice girl. The Wookiee is hairy, ugly, and scary, but she will rock your world. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. She'll never forget you, you'll never forget her. She'll never forget you, you'll never forget her fur. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. The Wookiee is hairy, ugly, and scary, but she is a nice girl. The Wookiee is hairy, ugly, and scary, but she will rock your world. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to her. You gotta talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, talk to the Wookiee, and talk to her. Moral of the story is, if you go on a date with a Wookiee, you will be traumatized by the end.
Obi-Wan, you gotta run faster. Qui-Gon's in a disaster. He's all alone and fighting Darth Maul. Obi-Wan, you gotta run faster. Qui-Gon's in a disaster. And I don't know if he'll make it at all. And I don't understand why you didn't use the Force Run like you did in the beginning of episode 1, and I don't care as long as you cut your hair. And I realize it's been determined that he may have run dry in that moment, but I don't accept why. He could have just tried to reach the other side before Qui-Gon died. And I don't understand why you didn't use the Force Run like you did in the beginning of episode 1, and I don't care as long as you cut your hair. Seriously, with the braid. Obi-Wan, you gotta run faster. Qui-Gon's in a disaster. He's all alone and fighting Darth Maul. Obi-Wan, you gotta run faster. Qui-Gon's in a disaster. And I don't know if he'll make it at all. And I don't understand why you didn't use the Force Run like you did in the beginning of episode 1. And I don't care as long as you cut your hair. No, I don't care. Cut your hair. Thanks, guys. Yeah, this next song is about sand and Anakin Skywalker. His general dislike of it. It's called I Don't Like Sand. I'm thinking we can get away for the weekend to Coruscant, the outer reach, or maybe just the beach, or we can go down to the water, maybe make a son or a daughter. Come on, Annie, I need to get away. I'm sorry, Padme, but I gotta say, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere I am. I hope you understand. But I don't though, it's just sand, and it's better than killing children. Surely you agree, please tell me you can't believe that honestly. It's just sand, it's just sand. I like the way it feels when it falls through my hand. It's just sand, come on man. I'm sorry Padme, but I just can't. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere I am. I hope you understand that. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere I am. I hope you can understand. It's just sand, it's just sand. I like the way it feels when it falls through my hands. It's just sand, it's just sand. I like the way it feels when it falls through my hands. It's just sand, it's just sand. I like the way it feels when it falls through my hands. It's just sand, come on man. I'm sorry Padme if you don't understand, cause I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere I am. I hope you can understand that. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere I am. I hope you can understand. We're gonna play a cover song for you guys. We've never played it before. So, yeah, that's your warning. Thanks, guys. That went totally as planned. We got 2 more songs for you. The song is about Han Solo. You guys know who Han Solo is? No, never heard of him, right? It's called Han Shot First. Han shot first, you know he did. Unless you were a kid when the re-release was big. Then you might think Greedo was the one who shot first. But that's only because George Lucas is the worst. Remember when he added that scene with Jabba on Mos Eisley? Greedo was in the back, even though he was shot by Han right before that. Okay, I guess it wasn't him. It was another Rodian wearing the same clothing, so you can see how it's confusing. Oh, George, why did you have to change anything at all when we didn't want you to? 'Cause Han shot first, you know he did. Unless you were a kid when the re-release was big. Then you might think Greedo was the one who shot first. That's only because George Lucas is the worst. At the end of ROTJ, young Anakin, no way. Yeah, I get the Vader's no more, but Luke's never seen him before. Is he supposed to recognize some random smug-looking guy? Well, maybe you could use CGI and add in all the other Jedi. Oh, George, why did you have to change anything at all when we didn't want you to? 'Cause Han shot first, you know he did. Unless you were a kid when the re-release was big. Then you might think Greedo was the one who shot first. But that's only because George Lucas is the worst. Well, after all of the time spent making your movies, how could you possibly sell to Disney? But I'm hopeful that they will make the movies that we want to see. And then you'll see. Should have kept the originals intact. They were perfect. They didn't need another pass, 'cause we didn't want to change. We didn't need a change, but you gave us one. Anyway, still I thank you for the original trilogy. Even though I called you the worst, it was hyperbole. 'Cause Han shot first, you know he did. Unless you were a kid when the re-release was big. Then you might think Greedo was the one who shot first. But that's only because George Lucas is the worst. Han shot first, you know he did. Unless you were a kid when the re-release was big. Then you might think Greedo was the one who shot first. But that's only because George Lucas is the worst. Thanks, guys. Just got one more for you guys, and then we can get back to gaming and stuff. This song is kind of another cover song. It's by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, featuring John Williams.
This is 2 sets that you have things that have to do with Christmas in it.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Thanks, everybody.